Panama Canal stands as one of the most significant engineering feats in history, altering global trade and navigation since its opening in 1914. Stretching approximately 50 miles across the Isthmus of Panama, this artificial waterway connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, providing a shortcut for maritime vessels that would otherwise have to navigate the lengthy and treacherous route around the southern tip of South America via the Strait of Magellan or Cape Horn. This essay delves into the intricate workings of the Panama Canal, exploring its design, operation, and the impact it has had on global shipping. Historical context. The idea of constructing a canal across Central America dates back to the early 16th century, when Spanish explorer Vasco Núñez de Balboa first crossed the isthmus and envisioned a waterway connecting the two oceans. However, it wasn't until the late 19th century that serious efforts began to realize this dream. The French, under Ferdinand de Lesseps, who had successfully completed the Suez Canal, initiated construction in 1881. Unfortunately, the project faced numerous challenges, including tropical diseases, difficult terrain, and financial mismanagement, leading to its eventual failure in 1889. In 1904, the United States took over the project, significantly advancing construction through engineering innovations and improved health measures. The U.S. efforts culminated in the canal's completion, and it officially opened on August 15, 1914. The canal transformed global trade patterns, reducing travel time for ships and fostering economic growth in the region and beyond. Engineering marvel. The Panama Canal's design is a remarkable combination of engineering ingenuity and natural landscape adaptation. The canal consists of a series of locks, channels, and lakes that manage the water levels and facilitate the passage of ships. The main components of the canal include the following. Locks. The canal features three sets of locks: Gatun locks on the Atlantic side, Pedro Miguel locks, and Miraflores locks on the Pacific side. Each lock chamber is designed to raise and lower ships between sea level and Gatun Lake, which is approximately 85 feet above sea level. Gatun Lake. This man-made lake is a crucial part of the canal's operation. It serves as a water reservoir that supplies the locks with fresh water needed to raise and lower vessels. The lake was formed by damming the Chagres River and is integral to the canal's functioning. Channels. The canal includes a navigational channel that connects the locks to the lakes. The channel is carefully dredged and maintained to accommodate the large vessels that traverse the canal. How it works. The operation of the Panama Canal relies on a sophisticated system that allows ships to pass efficiently from one ocean to another. Here's a step-by-step overview of how the canal works. Arrival and scheduling. Vessels must book a transit slot in advance, as only a limited number of ships can pass through the canal each day. Upon arrival at the canal entrance, ships are monitored by the Panama Canal Authority (ACP), which manages traffic. Entering the locks. Ships first approach the lock chambers, where they are met by pilots from the ACP. These pilots guide the vessels through the locks, ensuring safe navigation. Locking process. The locking process begins when the lock gates close behind the ship. Water is then either drained from or added to the lock chamber to raise or lower the vessel. Each lock chamber can accommodate a maximum of 1,000 feet in length and 110 feet in width. Once the vessel is at the desired level, the gates open and the ship can continue its journey. Transit across Gatun Lake. After passing through the locks, ships navigate through Gatun Lake. This part of the journey can take several hours, depending on the vessel's size and the traffic in the canal. Approaching the Pacific locks. As the vessel nears the Pacific side, it enters the Pedro Miguel and Miraflores locks, where the process is repeated in reverse. The ship is lowered from Gatun Lake back to sea level, and once the final gates open, the vessel is free to continue its journey into the Pacific Ocean. Economic impact. The Panama Canal has dramatically influenced global trade and economic activity. Before its construction, ships traveling between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans faced a long and perilous journey around South America, often taking weeks. The canal has reduced this transit time to a matter of hours, leading to significant cost savings for shipping companies and global commerce. The canal's impact is particularly evident in the growth of international trade. The ease of transit has facilitated the movement of goods, allowing countries to access markets more efficiently. Additionally, the canal has become a critical artery for the transportation of commodities, such as oil, grain, and manufactured goods, linking producers and consumers worldwide. Furthermore, the canal has generated substantial revenue for Panama. The tolls charged for passage through the canal are a significant source of income for the Panamanian government. These revenues have been reinvested into infrastructure, education, and public services, contributing to the country's overall development, expansion, and future prospects. Recognizing the growing demand for larger vessels and increased shipping traffic, the Panama Canal underwent a significant expansion project, completed in 2016. This expansion, known as the third set of locks, allows for the passage of larger ships, referred to as New Panamax or Neo-Panamax vessels. These ships can carry significantly more cargo, enhancing the canal's capacity and competitiveness. The expansion has transformed the canal into a more vital global shipping hub, accommodating the larger vessels that dominate modern maritime trade. This shift is particularly relevant as global shipping patterns continue to evolve, with an increase in trade between Asia and the Americas. The future of the Panama Canal looks promising as it continues to adapt to the changing landscape of international trade. As the world becomes more interconnected, the canal's strategic location and operational efficiency will likely play a crucial role in shaping global commerce. The Panama Canal represents an extraordinary achievement in engineering and a pivotal component of global trade. By connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, it has revolutionized maritime transportation, significantly reducing travel times and costs for ships. While it has faced environmental challenges, ongoing efforts to ensure its sustainability underscore the importance of balancing economic development with ecological preservation. As the world moves forward, the Panama Canal will continue to be a vital artery for international trade, adapting to the needs of a rapidly changing global economy. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.